What would you do if someone lied about you? Not just a little lie, a devastating lie, the kind that could destroy your career, your reputation, your entire life. And they did it for money, just for money. Most people would panic, most people would crumble. But Marcus Reed wasn't most people, and the parents who tried to destroy him were about to learn a very expensive lesson. Marcus Reed was 38 years old, supply teacher in East London. He'd been teaching for 5 years now, covering sick leave, filling gaps, moving from school to school. It wasn't glamorous, the pay wasn't great, but Marcus loved it, loved working with kids, loved seeing them learn, loved making a difference. What the schools didn't know, what the parents didn't know, what nobody knew, was that teaching wasn't Marcus's main job. It was his passion, his real job, barrister, specializing in defamation law. 10 years at one of London's top chambers. He'd won cases worth millions, defended reputations, destroyed false claims. He was very, very good at what he did, but the pressure got to him. The long hours, the stress, the constant battle. So 5 years ago, Marcus made a choice. He'd still practice law part-time, but 3 days a week, he'd teach, because it made him happy, because it reminded him why he loved helping people. Nobody questioned it. Nobody asked. He was just Mr. Reed, the supply teacher, quiet, professional, good with the kids. Everything changed on a Tuesday in October. Marcus was covering a Year 6 class at Oakwood Primary. 28 students, usual chaos of 10-year-olds. One boy, Tyler Watson, was being disruptive, throwing pencils, disrupting other students. Marcus asked him to stop. 3 times. Tyler ignored him. 4th time, Marcus did what any teacher does. Tyler, that's enough. You need to sit outside the classroom for 5 minutes, cool off, then we'll talk. Tyler refused, crossed his arms. No, I don't have to listen to you. You're not my real teacher. Marcus stayed calm. Tyler, I'm asking you nicely. Outside. Now. Tyler stood up, knocked his chair over, and stormed out, slamming the door. Marcus sighed, gave it 2 minutes, then went outside to talk to him. Tyler was sitting against the wall, arms crossed, angry. Marcus sat down nearby, not too close, giving him space. Want to tell me what's going on? Nothing. You seem upset about something. Is everything okay at home? Tyler looked at him. For just a second, his face softened. Then he shut down again. I'm fine. Just leave me alone. All right, but when you're ready to come back in, we'll be here. No judgment, okay? Tyler nodded. 5 minutes later, he came back in, apologized to the class, sat down, did his work. Marcus thought that was the end of it. It wasn't. That evening, Marcus got a call from the head teacher. Mr. Reed, we need to talk. Can you come in tomorrow morning, before school? Is everything all right? There's been a complaint about you from Tyler Watson's parents. They're claiming you physically grabbed their son and pushed him out of the classroom. Marcus went cold. That didn't happen. I asked him to step outside. He went on his own. I never touched him. I understand. But they're insisting. They've already contacted the local authority. They're talking about pressing charges. They want compensation. Marcus's brain, the barrister part, kicked in immediately. This was a setup, a shakedown, parents claiming abuse to extort money from the school. It happened more than people realized. Most schools just settled, paid out, made it go away, because fighting it was expensive, risky, bad publicity. These parents were counting on that. They had no idea who they were dealing with. The meeting the next morning was tense. Head teacher, deputy head, school governor, and Tyler's parents, David and Claire Watson, mid-30s, designer clothes, expensive watches. They sat there with arms crossed, faces hard. The head teacher started. Mr. and Mrs. Watson have made serious allegations about yesterday's incident. They claim you assaulted Tyler. Marcus stayed calm. That's not true. I asked Tyler to step outside. He did so on his own. I never made physical contact with him. David Watson leaned forward. Our son came home with a bruise on his arm. He told us you grabbed him and shoved him. Marcus looked directly at him. Tyler has a bruise. Can I see evidence of this? Medical report? Photos? Claire jumped in. We don't need to prove anything to you. Our son doesn't lie. We're taking this to the police. We're suing the school, and we're suing you personally, unless, of course, the school wants to make this go away. Quietly, there it was. The shakedown. The head teacher looked uncomfortable. Mr. and Mrs. Watson, perhaps we can discuss this reasonably. How much are we talking about? David smiled. £50,000 for emotional distress, for the trauma our son experienced, and for our silence. Otherwise, this goes public. Your school gets dragged through the papers. Your reputation destroyed. Your choice. Marcus had heard enough. He spoke quietly, calmly. Before the school makes any decisions, I need to inform everyone of something. I'm a practicing barrister. I specialize in defamation law, and what you've just done, Mr. and Mrs. Watson, is textbook defamation and attempted extortion. Every word of this meeting has been heard by witnesses. Your threat to go public with false claims, your demand for money, your admission that this is about silence, not justice. That's extortion, and I will be taking legal action against you. Both of you. The room went silent. Claire's face went white. David tried to recover. You're bluffing. You're just a teacher. Marcus smiled. Actually, I'm a barrister at Lincoln's Inn. I've been practicing for 15 years. I teach because I enjoy it, not because I need to, and I've won bigger cases than this before breakfast. Tyler doesn't have a bruise, does he? Because if he did, you'd have shown us photos. Already. You'd have taken him to a doctor. You'd have evidence, but you don't, because this is a lie, and you picked the wrong person to lie about. David stood up, tried to bluster. This isn't over. We'll still go to the police. Marcus pulled out his phone. Please do, because I've recorded this entire conversation. It's legal, by the way, as long as one party consents, which I did. I consented to recording myself, so I have you on tape, admitting this is about money, demanding £50,000, threatening to destroy reputations with false claims you can't prove. The police will be very interested in that, as will the court when I sue you for defamation. Claire grabbed David's arm. We should go now. But Marcus wasn't done. Actually, before you leave, let me explain what happens next. I will be filing a civil suit against you for defamation. You made a false claim about me that could have destroyed my teaching career, my legal career, my reputation. The damages for that? Easily £50,000 to £100,000. And unlike you, I have evidence. I have witnesses. I have this recording. I have the school's CCTV showing I never touched Tyler. You have nothing, so you have two options. Option 1, leave now. Never contact this school again. Drop all claims. Apologize in writing, and we never speak of this again. Option 2, proceed, and I'll see you in court, where you'll lose badly, and you'll pay my fees, the school's fees and damages, your choice. Make it now. David and Claire looked at each other. The fight drained out of them. They knew they'd been caught. They knew they'd picked the wrong target. We'll take option 1, Claire whispered. Smart choice. Marcus handed them a piece of paper. He'd prepared this last night, already anticipated this moment. This is a written statement. You both sign it, admitting you made false allegations, apologizing to me and the school, confirming you will not pursue any legal action or make any public statements. Sign it. Now they signed, hands shaking, and then they left. Quickly, quietly, heads down. The head teacher stared at Marcus. Mr. Reed, I had no idea you were. Marcus smiled. A barrister. Most people don't. I prefer it that way. Teaching keeps me grounded, reminds me why I practice law, to protect innocent people from exactly this kind of thing. Thank you. You saved the school a lot of money, a lot of stress. Marcus shook his head. I saved myself and hopefully sent a message. You can't destroy someone's life with lies and expect to profit from it. Not on my watch. The story spread through the teaching community. Word got around. The supply teacher who was actually a top barrister, who destroyed a shakedown attempt, who protected himself and his school. Marcus became something of a legend. Schools requested him specifically. Parents treated him with respect. And Tyler? His parents pulled him out of Oakwood, moved him to another school. Marcus heard later that they tried the same. Scam there. But this time, the school was ready. They'd heard about Marcus. They called his bluff, reported them to police. David and Claire Watson are currently under investigation for fraud. Multiple schools came forward with similar stories, similar shakedowns. The Watsons built a pattern. They're facing serious charges now, all because they picked the wrong teacher to lie about. What's the lesson here? Simple. Don't lie about people. Don't try to destroy someone's reputation for money, because you never know who you're dealing with. You never know what skills they have, what knowledge, what resources. The quiet supply teacher might be a barrister. The cleaner might own the building. The old waitress might own the restaurant. Appearances mean nothing. Character means everything. And when you lie, when you cheat, when you try to hurt innocent people, karma finds you. Sometimes karma wears a suit and works at Lincoln's Inn. This is Valor Chronicles, where liars get caught and justice wins. If you loved seeing the Watsons get what they deserved, hit that subscribe button, share this with teachers you know, and drop a comment. Have you ever been falsely accused? How did you handle it? Let's talk about it, because stories like Marcus's remind us to stand up for truth, to fight back against lies, and to never underestimate the quiet ones. Thanks for watching. See you next time.